Good morning, kids. Today is Thursday, and we're back in the remote, but hopefully we'll be able to start hybrid on Monday. I just wanted to run through some directions for today in case you're not in class. We start with our updates, and it just says to join our conference. And what we're going to do is go to materials, and then we're still in this week. This time we'll choose Thursday, Friday. And we're going to see that we're going to work on something called the Tragedy of the Commons. And we have a couple different parts to this. So if we click on Tragedy of the Commons, the first one, we have a fishing activity. And then we have an article. Here is the rubric. This is going to be your first lab experiment grade. So you can see here, this is how you're going to be graded. The first thing you want to do is open up your fishing activity. You're going to hit enable, and don't forget, put your name, period, and date, and then save it to your OneDrive. Whoops, and don't click back out of it. So I'm just going to pull it back up. Okay, if you press the control key, it should allow you to turn your cursor into that little pointer finger, and it should open up your file. You'll come to this page, and it has an orange button down here that says play the fishing game. You can read the instructions. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to have 10 days to fish, and the money that you raise from these fish will support your family for the next month. Each fish gets you $2. And then you can go through, I'll show you in 1 second. So if you get this screen and it says Adobe Flash Player is blocked, you should be able to come up here where it says not secure and come down to manage. And site permissions. So if you come down here and you see Adobe, click on that, and you're going to just click that on. You should be able to come back here and allow. So then you'll come up with your fishing game. Okay, so each day you will have these choices. You either want to skip a day of fishing, fish for 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, and your boat is the one closest to the choices. So for example, I might choose 2 fish the first day, and then I might pick 3, I might pick 1, etc., etc. You do that until the end of day 10, and you will get some feedback on that. After each round, though, don't forget you have your document to fill out. Consumption, that's the number of fish you took. So what did I pick? 2 the first day. And then accumulation, your total fish you have. Well, I started with none, so that will be 2. And then the fish stock, the fish in the ocean. You'll have to just count the number of fish in the ocean. And then you'll go on to day 2, however many you took. Let's say I chose 3. What are my total number of fish I now have in my boat? Well, you just add these 2 columns together, and it shows I have 5. And then I, of course, have to count how many fish are in the ocean still. You do that all the way for round 10. And what you can do is you can try a round 2. Each round only takes a couple minutes. When you are finished, you're going to come down here and answer these questions. Now remember, I put them in red so that when you click on it and start typing your answers in full sentences, please, it will already be in red, and it will just make it a little bit easier when I finally get to grade it. Don't forget to save, and then you can click out of that. I'm not going to save because this is not a real document for me. Okay, you can climb out of there, and we can go back. When you are all finished, my live class, what we're going to do is we're going to break into breakout rooms if we have time, and we'll have each of you open up this Word document, and what you'll see is all these little notes down here. So as you are reading through this, click Enable, and then you'll have to put your name up here, and then your date and period. But when you're reading, like I have this word elucidates, I want you to look that up, and I want you to reply an answer to what that word means. And then go through and keep reading. And these are just little checkpoints to make sure that you understand what's happening in this article and what they're trying to talk about. When you are finished, make sure you save it to your OneDrive and exit out. Again, I'm not going to save mine. You should have a submit button over on the side for you to submit these two documents. If there's only one submit, I'm still getting used to Schoology. If there's only one submit, hopefully you'll be able to attach two documents. So just let me know if that's not the case, and I'll figure it out as we go. Okay? So it's kind of a fun activity, and I hope that we get a lot out of it. I'll see you soon.